Hey, what's up everybody? Redline here and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green version. In the last episode, we took on Sabrina and got ourselves the Marsh Badge. That's what it's called. Yep, nailed it. And in this episode, as you can see, we are currently in Pallet Town, our hometown. And that's because, like I said in the last episode, we want to get down to Cinnabar Island. So this is the short route to there. I figured we'll take care of this one first, and then next episode we will look at the other one. And the reason why I want to do this one first is we're actually going to be getting a new party member, if I can find it in this little puddle right here. I could have showed this off a long time ago, but I figured it was too close together to be getting Pokemon that soon and things like that, because if I came here right after I got the Super Rod, it would be right before Rhyhorn, they'd be too close in level, and this is not the Pokemon I'm looking for. Jeez, that took way longer than it should have, considering it's the most common Pokemon in this route. Anyway, this is Staryu. Staryu is Leaf Green, only available in Leaf Green version. It's a very fast special sweeper with a move pool including powerful electric and ice type moves, as well as stab moves. It also gets recover through level up, which is a nice touch. It's one of the best water types in the game, and it rivals Alakazam as a sweeper. And for that reason, Staryu is going to be on my team. I'm going to try and catch it with just an Ultra Ball right here. Oh man, I'm really lucky at the level too. It can be found here at any level between 15 and 25, so I'm very lucky to be finding it at a very high level. Wait, there we go. We got our Staryu. And yes, I want to give it a nickname. And its nickname is going to be... where is it? Garnet. And if you've watched Steven Universe, I think there's a lot of parallels here that fit it pretty nicely. And... okay, I'm going to show you guys one thing really quick before we continue on with this episode. Look at the number of owned Pokemon. I got that up from 34 between episodes for one reason, and that is, if I can get to it, this. Finally got the EXP share as well as the other items that were given out. The item finder I'm probably not going to use too much, and I gave the amulet coin to Scrub because I'm probably going to be using Scrub a lot. Oh, not use. I'm going to give this to Garnet. Oh, what? Oh man, that's awesome. I caught one with a Stardust. That's pretty rare, I think. I might be wrong, but I feel like that's pretty rare to find a Staryu holding Stardust. Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna heal up at home really quick so I can get this back awake, and then I will do something else. We'll take a look at it in just a second. Okay, gotta rest. First time I've gone to my hometown in a long time. Unfortunately, your mom doesn't really say anything. Let's see. Oh, not bag. Pokemon. Take a look at Garnet. Bashful nature, I don't think that does anything. Stats aren't bad. Natural cure is always good. Yep, and its moves. Okay, it has recover. That's exactly what I wanted. In that case, am going to just go back in my bag and use this water stone I just bought. There really aren't that many level up moves I'd want on Garnet before evolving it, so I'm just going to evolve it right away. Alright. And my housemate just got in the shower, so hopefully you can't hear that. If you can, just ignore it. Don't worry about it. Okay. And there's two other things I'm going to do really quick. We're going to go into our TM case. And we are going to teach it. Nope, not this way. Surf. No, not Captain. Oh my god. Yep, we'll delete. I'll delete Rapid Spin. Not gonna be a ton of entry hazards in the single player campaign that I'm worried about. Okay, we got Surf, and where is that other TM I have? Yes, Psychic. So yeah, as you can see, I just caught this thing and it is already powerful. I will get rid of Camouflage because it's not really necessary. Water Psychic type is a good type. I don't want to be changing that. And there's some other TMs I could teach it right now, but I'm not planning on that. Anyway, now that we have a new Surf Pokemon, let's just continue on the route. And we are continuing down right here. As you can see on Route 21, there's this little patch literally on the other side of the fence from Pallet Town. And in this patch of grass is Tangela. Tangela has low stats besides special attack and defense, and it has a really shallow move pool out of grass type moves. There are better grass types at this point. Plus's level is pretty low. I'm not even gonna bother trying to catch it. I'm well on my way to a complete Pokedex, so I don't have to worry about it. And let's just continue this way. I don't think there are any required trainers, so I will just talk about several other Pokemon we could have got with the Super Rod in Pallet Town. First of which is Shelder. Shelder you can get in Fire Red. It's the counterpart to Starmie. Oh, I ran into a wild Pokemon. I'll just keep talking though. It has this absurd defense stat, but really nothing else. And its move pool is really shallow outside of stab moves, so there are much better water and ice types in the game, namely Lapras. Oh, I totally didn't mean to run into you. Anyway, the other two remaining Pokemon that you can get with the Super Rod in Pallet Town, one of which is, ooh, we're already in Cinnabar Island, is Seadra. Seadra is available in Fire Red only. It's a chance to get an evolved Horsey, but I still don't recommend it very much. And its counterpart for Leaf Green is Kingler, and basically what I said about Seadra, but applying that to Krabby. Really don't bother. I would say the only one useful in Pallet Town that you can get with the Super Rod is Staryu, and for good reason. Cinnabar Jim's Blaine is quite the odd fellow. He's lived on this island since way before the lab was built. Yes, we've made our way to the Cinnabar Island, which, okay. But there should be a sign somewhere talking about Cinnabar Island. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Let's see, where would it be? Okay, I guess there isn't a sign like most towns have. Oh no, here it is. Cinnabar Island, the fiery town of burning desire. Okay, it didn't reference the volcano. Supposedly, there's a volcano on this island. I don't know about you, but I don't see any volcanoes. It's flat. Like, come on. They could have tried a little harder. Anyway, we have the gym here, but the door is locked. Let's check out the mart. See what they have to offer. Let's see. Okay, standard fare. We have hyper potions. Alright, standard stuff. Nothing special, but enough to get you by pretty well. I don't want to... Don't tell me about X attack. And I don't need extra items, because I do know what's going to happen. I've played this game before. Okay. And we'll check the Pokemart, or Pokemon Center next. Do you have lots of friends? Okay, he's talking about multiplayer stuff. I'm not really going to be looking at that during this game. Right, he's talking about evolution cancel, which lets you... I mentioned that before. If you cancel the evolution, you might be able to learn different moves. And she's giving us a hint as to the availability of getting into the gym. What do you have to say? Scientist conducts experiments in the burned out building. You know, the one they call the Pokemon Mansion. That's kind of weird considering they have a lab here, but okay. And we are now in Cinnabar Lab. Talking about bringing Pokemon for examination. A photo of the lab's founder, Dr. Fuji? Yep, Dr. Fuji was the founder of this Pokemon lab. There are lots of theories about Mr. Fuji and things like that. And here we have lots of trades. He's gonna ask for an electrode. Electrode is, I mean, there's really not any need for the electrode, considering we already have access to Voltorb for a long time now, and there are way better electric types available either at this point already or later in the game. I'd say honestly Raichu is the better electric type, and there are more coming up pretty shortly that could fill that role as well. He's talking about fossils we already have. And she wants a Venonat for a Tangela. I already went over Tangela. I guess that's a good trade, but not really, because Tangela is the only Pokemon found in that patch of grass, so I don't know what they want. I'll teach you a nifty move. Teach it to Pokemon and watch the fun unfold. It's a move called Metronome. Does it strike your fancy? Ooh, Metronome is fun. Can anything learn it though? No, that's unfortunate. Basically, Metronome selects a random move out of pool of certain moves, and it basically, oh, I'll read that again in a second. It gives you a random move to use. Oh, there's a PC here. Anyway, let's read this again. There's an email message. There are 3 legendary bird Pokemon. They are Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Their whereabouts are unknown. We plan to explore the cavern closest to Cerulean. From Pokemon Research Team. Yeah, they're gonna have some fun with that. Eevee can evolve into one of 3 kinds of Pokemon. I already went over that. Excuse me. Oh. And if we talk to this guy, he's looking for a Ponyta. We can't actually do that yet, so I won't be going over Seal that he's offering. Hiya, I am important doctor. Yes, yes, very much so, indeed. Here, I study rare Pokemon fossils. All the time, I study. You have a fossil for me? Yes, I do. Oh, that is Helix Fossil it is. It is Fossil of Ammonite, a Pokemon that is already extinct. My resurrection machine will make that Pokemon live again. So, you hurry and give me that. The weird doctor, that's kind of rude. And if we walk out and then just walk back in, we have you late. Where were you? Your fossil is back to life. It was Ammonite, like I think. We received the Ammonite. Okay. Ammonite is one of the 3 fossil Pokemon in this game. It's the one you get if you pick the Helix Fossil. Its defense and special attack are great, but everything else is pretty mediocre. Its move pool is lackluster as well, and it comes at level 5, which makes it pretty much useless at this point in the game. Even though we have the XP share, there's only so much that can do without excessive grinding. And if you were to pick the Dome Fossil back in Mount Moon, you would get Kabuto. Kabuto is the same as Ammonite, but instead of high special attack, it has high regular attack. Also cannot recommend it. And let's talk to him again, because we also have one last fossil to give. Oh, that is Old Amber it is. It is Fossil of Aerodactyl, a Pokemon that is already extinct. My resurrection machine will make that Pokemon live again. So, you hurry and give me that. And we just repeat the process. Let's walk out. And back in. And he yells at us for being late. And we get ourselves an Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl is a great physical sweeper and has amazing speed and attack. Its move pool is fairly wide with the help of TMs, and it does get a lot of useful moves. It's a great user of Rock Slide considering how fast it is. And it will flinch a lot of stuff if you give it Rock Slide. And it would be a great Pokemon if it didn't also come at level 5. I have no idea why they decided to do that. In the original games, they come at level 25, and that is way more usable at this point. At least you can get those up to level eventually. These ones, like, in the remakes, it's pretty much impossible to get them caught up. Anyway, I think that'll do it for this episode. So next time on Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green version. Oops, I suck at outros as always. Let's check out the other water route available to us. See you guys then.